The most important thing to remember with any investment is that this can all fail. You could pour into it and never get anything out of it, and you lose what you put in, because investing is like love. No one goes into a relationship or an investment hoping to lose, but you have to understand risk versus reward. Before any investment, you have to figure out how much risk can I tolerate. While some will say higher the risk, the higher the reward if it works out, as any girl who has ever dated a DJ will tell you, it don't work out. These things change with age and responsibilities. So let's take a look at a risk tolerance profile. When you're under the age of 35, you can take the higher risk. This means buying any common shares that take longer to pay out and investing in aggressive growth strategy investment funds. The risk is higher, but because you're relatively young, if it fails, you probably still have time in your professional life to recoup your losses. Basically, think of it like you're lending your cheating boyfriend your Honda. He might be going to apply for a job like he said, and in 5 years, you could be happily married with 2.5 kids and a dog. By the time you're 36 to 55, your ability to take on risk goes from high to medium. You need balance and stability. You're building a life. And you can't be dating a rapper who's still trying to put out their first mixtape. That is too high a risk. Your investments will be stuff like balanced investment funds, which could be a mix of bonds and shares in utility companies and energy, things that people need, as well as preference shares. So you're going to be getting an okay return without the risk of losing it all. Think of it like dating a guy who is a rapper, but on the weekends. Through the week, he's a forensic accountant. Finally, we come to anyone 56 and above. You are about to retire and you're close to paying off all your bills. At this point, you have kids or grandkids or cats, because it's the 21st century and cat parents are parents too. You've come too far to risk it all now. Your risk tolerance is low. You don't need to date someone who's still wearing skinny leg jeans and going to the club. You really just want someone to share this pot of soup with, because you never learned how to cook a small pot of soup. You're going to be investing in fixed income products and treasury bills. These are some of the most sure investments that one can be involved with, but they aren't going to make you rich overnight. At the end of the day, everything still has risk. But the question is, how much risk can you handle in your life right now? Your $100 investment may never make you a penny, or worse, it may be worth less than the money you put into it. It could also balloon into $50,000. I say all this to say, stop calling me, Frank. Stop calling me.